Saya Center. 7:30 is your tip-off as the Miami Heat will look to keep it going before they head out on the road. They got the Bucks this week, Leroy. Got a matchup with the Greek Freak on Thursday on national television. Should be interesting, Leroy. First time if, unless, you never know if stuff goes to hell tonight. But if Jimmy Butler, if everything, let's just say goes the same as last game, first time Jimmy Butler will play a road game in over a month on Thursday. Obviously, with a team.
He probably planned it that way.
Maybe.
If I act a fool, I could stay home for a month.
Well, that's kind of, the irony. You play Portland tonight and then Milwaukee on Thursday?
Sure. Yeah.
You think somebody in the NBA office was like,
let's just play.
You mean Tobin's making the schedule?
Tobin's making
the petty scheduler?
Petty scheduler.
Yeah, forget you, Cronin. I'm going to get you tonight. And then you know what, Dame? We're going to go to Milwaukee and we're going to get you again. And probably the perfect spot for Jimmy to go on the road.
Oh, well, the Bucks have been hanging around these rumors. Like, it feels like, the Bucks are kind of hanging around the water cooler, seeing, like, what the gossip is, Like, I don't know if they're in the Jimmy Butler or they're going to take on Bradley Beal, but it seems like the Bucks want in on action. And it's been interesting because I think Jimmy's, like, thinking to himself, who's got to keep their star happy, So you bring me in, Giannis. Maybe he sticks around a little more, doesn't make as much of a stink. KD.
Who's Milwaukee going to give up?
Well, they have to get under the second apron because they can't aggregate because otherwise they'd have to give up Dame. Which obviously, what would you take Dame for?
Dame and Tyler? With tall time?
Tall time. Wow.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Dude, it's like I can't take you to the store.
What?
Just to window shop.
What?
What do you mean?
Come on. He's like a neutered dog.
Every time a game comes on, dude, did you watch the game last night? I want them.
Right now, I don't want anybody. Right now, I just want tall time. And then Jimmy Butler said these things on Friday. So I was at Friday's game, right? Very odd game. Very odd.
Did you ask a question?
It's just uncomfortable.
Wait.
Yeah. We talk about. We send him to the game. He probably should keep it shut.
Oh, I'm too scared.
Let me ask you, were you afraid to ask a question?
No, here's the thing. It was a very crowded locker room.
Because, extra people.
Oh, my God. It was a very crowded locker room. I had bad positioning. It was one of these things. So, no, I didn't ask a question. I thought it was in this spot. But also, I'm terrified because you guys have made it seem like I'm the match.
No, hey, you know what?
You made it seem like I'm
kerosene. We just reading them leaves. Right.
Will Manso asked a lot of questions though.
He works for the team.
Yeah, but he also was
he asking heat friendly questions?
No, he was asking about the whole thing.
Oh, he was asking WPLG channel.
I don't know who was boots on the ground for that day. I'm not really sure. I don't really remember.
What did he does the halftime?
No, he works
some games.
He works for FanDuel.
Some games he does. He does every road game. I know that. But
but he still does with Coach, right? Doesn't he do it with?
He does, but sometimes it's Kelly Sacco. Sometimes it's Darren.
Okay.
At the home games they rotate. I'll ask Will if he was on there. But either way, Jimmy had this really weird answer for one of the.
Now you think he's giving weird answers?
Really weird because he's like
the way he looked at you wasn't weird.
He comes out and he goes. He's like, the whole truth will come out.
It's saying that you know what. He was you know what? He was being a good soldier. The truth will come out. No comment. I was told not to say anything.
But what does that mean? The whole truth.
I was told not to say anything. First of all, when have you ever known Jimmy
Butler, who announced on a press release, "I'm back," and then he wore the Jordan 4.5.
Yeah, that was Now, if you know the significance of that,
that's when he went to. That's when he came back and.
No, Jay-Z has a line in one of his songs, and I come back wearing the 4.5. It ain't to play games with you. Yeah. It's to aim at you.
Mm-hmm. Jay-Z did say that.
Yeah. I blow you to smithereens if you owe me money. I'll blow you to smithereens. So that's I just found that very ironic.
Well, you
wore the 45.
I would say though, if you're gonna wear the 45, you should not give a little bit more than 18-point effort. I'm just saying. But anyway,
here's the thing. Here's what I'm not questioning how good Jimmy has been, right? But Here's what I want. If I'm going to pay a guy 50, 60 million, there's a certain level of expectations I need, right? I'm tired of watching this team score 80 points every 5 nights.
Mhm.
I need a guy that's going to go and get me buckets. And Jimmy has always been a guy that picks and chooses when he does that, to the point where you wonder what is he thinking about? Like, you see parts of some of these games, you go, well, Jimmy, if you don't score, can't you see nobody else is going to score? And he just won't. And that's what I've always, and that's what kind of has led me down the path of like, all right, then he's, for whatever reason, he doesn't want to be that guy. Because everybody else who has a Jimmy Butler, or what we say Jimmy Butler is, right? That guy getting you 25 to 30 plus every night, and then you worry about the other guys.
Yeah, he's never scored 40 in the regular season for the Heat.
Right. So how do we? So how do you want to pay him and make him that guy? How is he really helping your shortcomings, which is at times third quarter? I mean, they've had more single-digit scoring.
That's why I don't buy any of the whole, I don't like my role, I don't like the role. Like, you've wanted somebody to carry the offensive load forever. Tyler Hero's done that this year. Like,
right.
Shouldn't you be happy with this?
Right.
Like, this is exactly what you want. Have a guy carry for the regular season, and you'll pick your spots, you'll pick your games, and then turn it on in the playoffs.
Who does that? Who else does that?
Kawhi? Like, is that like
Kawhi's hurt? He barely plays. But I'm saying, think of where you have to go for another guy in the NBA that picks his spots. You know when you pick your spots? When you're old. Because everybody else bringing it every night.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I don't.
He's a very, look, he's a great player, but he's also a very interesting player. Like, he's not your traditional get your buckets, everything. He like, for his whole career, he's done a lot of things that are just very smart as a basketball player that do contribute to winning.
Okay, but they usually result in averaging 25 points.
I understand. He's not like those guys. Like that.
Okay, no, but I'm saying even with Jimmy,
mm-hmm.
Jimmy's always averaged 20 plus 25 points.
No, he's not.
2022.
He's more like a 2022. He's more like a 21.
He's not doing that.
I know.
But here, I'm gonna say about Jimmy the same thing I said about Lamar, right? Both are great players. But as a leader of your team, you have to be aware of the circumstances and the situations going on.
Sure.
So in all those times when there was ruts
mm-hmm.
during the course of the Heat, whenever that been, last 2 or 3 years, when they've been ruts, when you were playing, let's go there. Okay. Everybody's relying on you. They are paying you to be that guy that either gets it going or be that scorer when nobody else is scoring.
Mm-hmm.
And to not be that aware of it and then have a team score 80 points and Jimmy only took 8 shots.
It's a weird.
No.
Look, I understand like the names that he's going to go, like he wants to get to a place that's going to pay him. But like, if you really did stack up roster for roster, it's like, okay, yes, you're going to go play with Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. Cool. What the hell's the rest of the roster look like right now? Whereas is you have a history, you do seem like you have Tyler Hero's on the brink of an all-star season. If you're just, and then you look at, hey, maybe I have two really, really exciting young players who can be actually contributing in Jovic and Ware.
I believe this. If Jimmy was Jimmy of 2 years ago and he was that engaged, where Tyler, Kalel, Pella, Jaime, and Jovic are, right? Where all these guys are, if he was engaged like he was 2 years ago, this team is better than a playing team. I believe that with everything, especially with the size that they've added to this roster. However, it seems like whenever Jimmy's in the game, people are uncomfortable to be themselves.
Certainly the first game, that was the case. Definitely.
Right? Like they don't know what to do because they're so used to Jimmy being the guy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, and also now you're in this weird spot where it's not. See, this is the thing that's the whole thing about that's weird about the role thing is like Jimmy, for whatever you say, like I do feel like he knew there were times where he did know when to lay back and he did know when to turn it on. And right now it feels like it's almost like intentionally laying back and he doesn't want to get involved.
Right.
Because he doesn't want to like crank it up for this team right now. So that's the other thing that they have to deal with, and it is awkward because it's like you almost have to spoon feed him to make him active with all this stuff because he'll be more than willing right now to defer because he doesn't want to go full tilt for the Heat because they're not paying him. Well, even though
they're not paying him 2 years from now.
Exactly.
That's
we'll take a break. We'll hear a little bit from Jimmy's weird press conference and more on Tall Time because that's really what we should be focusing on. Because my God, that was good. Back after this. Why not?
He ain't gonna play.
No, wait. I knew you were gonna do this.
He can't play enough games.
It's a weak ass class, dude.
He can't play enough games.
I think he can. Well, he's played games. It's not like he's gonna be on the minimum.
No,
how many
you have
games
to
has he
play
played?
65 games.
He'll play that.
No, he won't.
I think he will.
How many games has he played so far?
21.
And how many games remaining?
All right, so we got what 41
It's like 40?
left.
41. He's
Yeah,
played 21.
Yeah, he's not gonna make it.
He's played 26.
26. Okay,
Boom.
41. Okay.
He's in.
So he's got to play
Every game.
39 of the next 41 games.
Yeah. At that level.
At what
He
level?
can't just play.
But it's kind of a weak ass class, dude. Like,
It doesn't.
I think there's some value there, dude. We just need.
Can
to make little
Leroy
runs.
name 3 other rookies? I dare him.
Yeah, go ahead. I dare you.
No, you name 3.
Stephon Castle,
That's because.
Zachary Richardson, Zach Edey,
Oh, Zach Edey. Yeah, I know him.
Donovan Clingan. He's not playing tonight though.
Mm.
Who's the hell that guy that
That's what I said all the time.
Oh,
Who the
Ron
hell's that?
Holland. I know. I did a lot of draft homework this year. I did. A lot of
When
homework.
it means you did a
I did
draft show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a draft show.
Yeah.
But we may have the best of him, Leroy. He may have the highest ceiling. That's the truth.
All right.
You know, people doubted Khalil Ware because they said didn't have the motor. You know, didn't have the want to. Where are they now? Looking like fools, aren't they?
I got to tell you, the Heat kind of do pretty good in the draft.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Now, I would like them to play.
Mhm.
They're pretty good. Because here's what happens, and this is what sucks about this whole situation. They hold these guys back and develop them and whatever. And then by the time they actually get some consistent minutes, now you got to decide whether to max them out.
Let's see.
Right?
Zach Edey's,
So I would say get your work in.
Zach Edey's the favorite.
Is he? Is he playing every night? What is his averages? Is he a double-double?
Let's see.
Yeah, he's averaging like nearly a double-double. It's like maybe like 10 and 8, something to that effect.
That's
It's
Khalil
pretty.
it's not
great.
can blow that out of the water.
Yeah, but first of all,
It's
you
not a
can't
great
be.
class.
You're a moose. You should at least be 10-10.
10 and 7. That's not that great.
7 rebounds.
7 rebounds. That's nothing. Plays 20 minutes a game.
Oh, does it? That's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is a chance we get in the value play right now. Plus 5,000.
Stop
let our-
listening to BetQL or whatever that is.
I'm not listening. I'm looking at Hard Rock Cap right
You
now.
just said value bets. I knew you were on some kind of betting site. I knew he was. I knew he was on some kind of value bet.
Well, they had that Pelican Center as like the favorite for the Misi. He was like the favorite for a long time. Like a Pelican Center is the favorite for Rookie of the Year.
Are they like
He's falling back a little
2
bit.
in a million?
So if a Pelican Center at one point was the favorite, Leroy, all we need is a good month. All we need is a good month. We can get on the ground floor here of Khalil Ware. We're on the ground floor of the warehouse.
What does it say?
Plus 5,000.
Huh?
Plus 5,000. Mm-hmm.
Wow. You know, a little 50 action by both of you guys.
It's probably what's 10
Leroy
bucks a month?
looks intrigued. I don't
He
know.
does look intrigued.
He looks. His eyebrow went up.
Leroy's looking for his phone. Oh, he's looking at his wallet.
All of a sudden, he's like, you know
I
what?
don't have all my bills have too many zeros on it.
Oh,
Don't worry,
we'll make it happen.
we'll make it happen.
We'll make
So
it
aren't
happen.
you guys going to?
Vegas.
We are
Yeah.
in Vegas.
Yeah, but it might change if he play a week
Yeah.
of good basketball.
Mm-hmm.
But you get the best odds there.
No, you get the best odds here now.
Hmm.
Who cares what the odds ain't gonna be that good then?
Might be.
I'm just saying. I was like looking at that. I was like,
All right.
oh.
I'm in for
He's in.
I'm in. 10 bucks a piece.
$10 a piece. Here we
Yeah,
go.
that pays 1,000 bucks. Wow. Yeah.
$1,000, you and I. 20 bucks.
Yeah, we're in.
We're in, buddy.
Yeah, we get to go to Sizzler. Yeah.
Look at us.
Wow. Going to Sizzler. Ooh.
He's gonna tank after this. Isn't he?
By the way,
Who?
can
Oh,
I
Killer
just
Hill?
say this? So me and Tobin going to Vegas,
Spo's
right?
gonna give him 5 minutes tonight.
Of course he is. Me and Tobin going to Vegas, right?
Yeah.
You know how I like to go to the restaurant.
Mhm.
I've been trying for the last, soon as I heard, which was like 2 weeks ago, we were going.
To get
Right?
a reservation.
No, to get a reservation. Can't.
Really?
Yeah,
That popular.
it's that popular.
We've blown it up.
But I tell you what we can do. Show up, baby.
Mhm.
You at the bar?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're risky. So you would eat at a bar for
Oh, we already
This,
did.
we
did last
already
time.
did.
It's
This
delicious.
food is that good.
And plus, they have really good bartenders.
Yeah.
Not the snooty one that was originally there.
Oh, the one that I wanted to choke out.
Yeah.
I said, you got any? I asked him. I said, you got any
Did
apple
it like
crown?
mixed
We
drinks?
don't have flavored liquor here, sir. I
Jeez.
said, but it's crown.
Was he intangible?
Yeah.
He
I
was.
say, I looked around. I'm like, I said, Toes, he about to get snatched up.
Most points in 2025 amongst rookies. Khalil Ware.
Ooh, in 21 days, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's a start.
Okay. It's a start. It's a start. But so now we're relying on Spo not to do the old,
Yeah.
because every time a rookie has 25 and something like that, he come back with a 3-minute. He is.
He can't do that.
Tonight he's gonna play 12 minutes.
He can't do that.
You
He can't take this away.
Okay.
From me.
over under. Hold on. How many minutes did he play last game?
What was his first?
A lot.
Yeah.
28?
34.
34 minutes.
He went
Okay, wait. Over under 20 minutes.
over.
You say over?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is DeAndre Ayton playing tonight?
No, he doesn't play.
I think he is playing tonight.
Oh.
Actually, I'm not sure.
I
I
know
know.
Simon's-
I know Klingen's out.
And Simons might be out.
Hey, so you saying over 20 minutes?
Mhm.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
over 20 minutes.
Are you familiar with Spo's work?
I am,
Okay. I'm just saying.
but I also think that he's realized. Yeah,
He's realized. He's realized.
Aiton's back.
When is he ever? Wait, you understand what you just said?
What?
You don't believe that
No,
yourself?
I'd say
We've
I
been
think he
saying that all.
realizes it now.
Wait, we've been realizing it all year.
No, I think he realizes it now.
He
dude.
realizes it
I
now?
think he does.
He's at home.
Who?
The Heater at home, right?
Yes.
So fans, let me tell you something. Let me throw this out there for you.
Mhm.
When we get to like that first break, right, where they'll take Jimmy out,
Mhm.
they'll probably take Terry out. No, Terry doesn't start.
Terry doesn't start. They've been
Um,
starting Jimmy, Tyler, Bam,
Dunk.
Duncan.
They'll take Dunks out, right?
Mhm.
Here's what I want y'all to start yelling: tall time, tall time,
Tall time.
We gotta put that pressure on him.
I think he's gonna like.
We gotta put that pressure on him to get tall time early.
You know what Spo does to pressure like that, right?
He scoffs at it.
He scoffs
He
at it.
scoffs at it.
Don't worry.
Like, did you
Okay.
see? By the way, nobody talked about how he walked into that press conference
Oh man.
Friday afternoon.
Very aggressive.
Very
aggressive.
aggressive.
Very
Like we,
aggressive.
Very aggressive.
Like it was our fault. Like it's our fault. We wanted the tall guys to
Look.
play.
We're all professionals. All right.
Oh, what? Like he is. But wait,
Hmm?
was that his way of admitting that maybe he should have went to it earlier?
Oh no, he was sorry. I think he was referring to the Jimmy. press
no, I'm talking about
conference.
the Jimmy because
Oh.
he came in there and he was so aggressive. Like nobody even asked a question. It was like, all right,
comes in there. He like slides in with the hand.
yeah, slide in like Jerry, like he's Jerry Maguire or all right. I know this is a complex situation. But we're gonna start the lineup. That
I'm
was the
not gonna-
lineup before
I think
everything that happened.
He keeps doing this too. Like he's like,
Because he don't want. He's trying to avoid having to answer
I
a
get-
whole
and I
bunch
get-
of questions.
and I understand that, but he's gonna be like, I know you guys want storylines. It's like, no, dude, the damage is done. You guys have created storylines. We didn't.
But I literally think that they probably had him, Spo, and Pat an hour conversation on how to do this.
Yeah, probably.
And they came to the same conclusion that you did. If you want chaos and bedlam, don't start Jimmy.
Well, they did. And he's here now for the foreseeable future. Although there have been reports that since the Mickey Arison meeting that urgency has picked up in moving him. So we'll see. We shall see. Bradley Beal.
But I don't understand why can you like. Here's the problem.
He stinks that bad.
Why we gotta?
You see him? This game?
Why put yourself as an organization? Put yourself in that situation where you feel like you have to start Jimmy. I know you have to, but I'm just curious.
I just think they're stuck.
I don't know.
What do you do?
I don't
keep
know.
suspending him?
I mean, you can't.
No.
Really,
He's not playing suspension worthy right now.
You can't come off the bench.
Jim, you want to? I mean, Leroy,
Right.
you're gonna have somebody coming off the bench that's making $48 million.
I mean,
That's kind of hard to explain.
I mean,
That's kind
you
of
see the NFL quarterbacks get benched.
that's but you know,
You pay. They making more than 20%, 10, 15% of your roster, and when they playing bad, you gotta.
It's look, it's not going away. I am curious though to see like, hey, what happens? You're going to go to a team that's like rumored around it. Then you got Brooklyn this weekend. Is he going to be all goo-eyed at Brooklyn? "Oh, you guys get the cap space. Ooh."
That's
time
like
out.
you said. I love when agents and players try to become GMs and try to tell you what your money situation is.
no, you know what?
Right?
I hate when players and GMs act like we're stupid and we're like we don't know the interactions of that goes on in the NBA. Like as if, yeah, you want to go to Brooklyn, a team that stinks, that also has a guy that you pretty much crapped on when you played with him in Philadelphia.
Yeah, but his contract's up after this year.
It doesn't matter. If you don't like the guy, I'm not going to put up with somebody if I don't like
Hey.
if I don't like him
Hey.
for 3 months.
Let me tell you something.
But why do you
Vlad, $60 million make you put up with a lot of stuff.
Ben Simmons is going to make the minimum next year. Like it's going to be
No, he's going to be in that NBA China or something like that. I don't
He's-
even think gonna
He's
be
going
in the
closer to home.
league. Yeah.
NBA Australia.
NBA Australia. There you go.
But like when you're like, if you want to know why this agent has put up with theatrics and why he's acting like he's lashed out at Shams, like, dude, this is his big client. Like, you don't think he's gonna try and get this? He's gonna do everything. Whatever we need. That's his job.
And it's also, there's an NBA draft coming up soon. He might want some future clients. So maybe future clients going to look at him like, oh, he really rides and dies for his
Oh,
guys.
This guy will
Let's
lash
not-
out at Shams and act
Right.
act like he's upset, even though they're all just pulling a WWE move on us.
Agent's agent. He's agenting. So I'm not upset with him doing what he has to do.
But anyway, let's we.
Agents. Come on now, Leroy.
That is true.
But agenting is not.
Agenting.
I'm gonna say it in the words of Marcos.
I'll tell you, you should get a max deal for the best dry cleaning in South Florida, but you're not going to need a max contract to get your clothes looking right. Use our friends over at A&T Dry Cleaners for the best dry cleaning in South Florida. Our guy, Ara, he's a fan of the show. He loves the Silly Sauce crew over here, and he wants to take care of our audience. So if you guys want to use A&T Dry Cleaners, you mentioned Tobin and Leroy, you're going to get 25% off your order. Tell them where to call, Leroy.
Call 954-610-9383. 954-610-9383. You guys getting in shape for the new year.
Mhm.
You got to need some clothes to fit. He'll listen, just call R at that number, 954-610-9383. He'll pick your clothes up. They have a seamstress on site. They can do same day alterations, but you got to give them time, right? You got to give them a call, see what they can do, how they can do it, how much it's going to cost. He'll hook you up. Just mention Tobin and Leroy. You'll get 25% off your order.
Yeah, if you want your kid's uniform cleaned on up, you got formal events going, just text Ara. He could probably get you. He'll
still
save the
got
day
that
in a
tight
pinch.
ass.
I got a new suit. I went to a new wedding.
You went to this sweat. You didn't go buy it. Your wife got it for you.
I mean, she was with me. Yeah,
I'm so glad you finished that sentence.
she was with me. They serve all of South Florida, Dade, Broward, and Southern Palm Beach counties. Get A&T Dry Cleaners. 954-610-9383 is where you can call or text our guy. All right, you'll never want to launder your own clothes again after using A&T Dry Cleaners. Here was Jimmy Butler after the game on Friday.
Answer questions?
On Friday he did. And this is the weird thing.
Why
was,
are we playing this game?
Why not?
You know what I mean.
He goes, the truth is going to come out.
Step back into that.
I mean, I guess it's basketball at this point. I know what I'm expected to do while I'm here, and try to do that to the best of my ability, but we are where we are.
How much uncertainty was there about playing tonight? How much uncertainty was there about playing tonight? Did you think you were going to play after the suspension?
I knew I was going to play.
Jimmy, there was a lot said the last couple of weeks. I mean, I know it's hard to clear everything up in 1 second, but I mean, what was the plan going forward when you knew you were coming back? Was this the plan? Did you know you were at 7 games you were going to play tonight? Was that the plan throughout?
I mean, that's what they had told me. But it was a lot said by everybody, except for me, to tell the truth. So we'll let people keep talking like they know everything, like they have all the answers. And then sooner or later, the whole truth will come out. But until then, we will continue to let people talk. And if I'm here, I will get out there and play.
You said that, how hard is it to separate fact from fiction for you? Do you even bother doing that when you hear the different things? I mean, is there anything in particular that there's just everything that's been said?
Nah. I expect for people to talk. Half the reason because don't nobody ever know what I'm really doing. So you just make up stuff, which is fine. And honestly, I really don't pay any attention to it. But I got people telling me, oh, they said this, they said that. And it's like, it's really all good. I don't have to clear anything up. So, more power to you. Keep talking, and we'll see where we end up.
I have a question.
Sure.
Who do you think the people he is referring to are?
The Heat.
Or
What, me?
So,
What am I talking
what the people are saying?
Vlad, this is my favorite part.
You saw the face.
Or this.
Me?
The point.
I stayed.
It was a very secretive point.
No, I know you.
What did I do?
Wait, let me ask
You
a
tried to get up there.
No, I didn't.
No, Leroy, ask him this first. Where were you
You saw
at
the
that
face.
point during the interview? Because was he?
No, he was. Did you go to Friday's game?
Yeah.
I did.
Oh,
He
okay.
did.
Yeah,
No,
you
no,
told
no.
me you was going to Friday.
No, he said he didn't ask no questions.
I
Remember?
text you.
I was
Where was
behind
Jimmy?
3 camera guys.
So
Oh,
was it? So when he was,
He could see
because
you.
Will looks like Will was asking that question.
Yeah, because there was like 4. There was like a camera fort above Willman. So I had my like thing over because I have a pole, monopod, and
He looks like
Your presence is very noticeable in a room, though. So
I thought maybe
definitely
he saw
saw
you, and that's why he
corner
made
of
that.
his eye.
Yeah.
my
You
presence
saw
was
the
not
face he
noticeable.
made.
He did not see me, and I have. And by the way, it wouldn't matter if he did because I didn't do anything. So,
That day.
I know. I was listen.
and by the way, if there's
I
anybody,
couldn't wait. He was giving me updates because I was texting him. Hey, what's going on,
oh
Jimmy?
dude, the energy in the intro, frosty.
Did he go, Jimmy Butler?
No. They did everything. They introduced him last, but he didn't do his thing where he sits on the bench and waits for Bam for them to do their handshake. He just walked out to the middle. I'll show you this. I'll show you the footage. He just he comes out. He's like, Tyler's doing some stretching, and then as soon as
Really?
Mike,
Why is he doing White Man Can't Jump?
I don't know.
Why is Tyler?
I don't know.
Why is
I
he?
don't know,
He
dude.
is, wait, Vlad. He's literally doing. He's literally doing White Man Can't
What, is he
Jump.
Billy
exercise.
Hoyle?
Hey, Billy Ho. Come on, Billy Ho.
So he walks out to the middle and he's like, he just, he's like, all right, I got to get my game face on as they start these intros. And then once the intros start, because he's not there for his big intro, he's just all right, whatever, guys. He's like, I'm not going to look at anybody. I'm not going to acknowledge anybody. I'm just going to be out here doing my thing.
Look at all of. Is there normally that many cameras?
No, this was like a playoff
No,
game.
there were a lot of
Yeah.
cameras. There were a lot of people there.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people there for this, but it was just weird. He's like, he's just look at him. He's just standing off to the side. He's normally in a chair right now waiting.
He
for
done
his name
shook
to
hands with Tyler 4 times.
He goes, all right.
You know what? Maybe they want to make
Saw
sure
that face.
stars don't have beef, so let's just make sure that we're all cool.
Ooh,
Frosty with the
Oh,
Haywood, right?
that was Frosty. Wait.
Frosty.
Ooh, side
Frosty.
back. Ooh, wait a
Side
minute.
dab.
Wait,
Side
nothing
dab.
says that I don't like you, J-Fig, as the drive-by hip pat.
Yep.
Let me tell you this.
Why you gotta say me?
Because I'm just saying.
I've heard of
Like
ISO,
this-
I've
wait,
heard of
you-
ISO Joe.
you
This is
know how
ISO
cool-
Jimmy.
Yep.
You know how cool we are, right? We
Yep.
always go back and forth. Hi, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while, whatever, right? If we ever go to a company event and I just walk by you and go,
Yo, rewind that.
you're
Just
going to be
rewind-
like,
no, rewind that.
Did I
'cause
do
Leroy
it,
didn't-
John?
Pause.
You didn't see that. You didn't see that.
right,
Rewind that again.
go back, run it back.
5 seconds. I want you to see. You're right. No interaction with anybody except for one person. And even he peeped yo, you're really isolating yourself right now.
You're Frosty right now.
Look what
dude.
Tyler does.
Yep. Tyler's the one who like tries to break the ice because he's just like
Look what
looking,
Tyler
staring
does,
off.
and he don't do nothing. He doesn't. Tyler gives him a shoulder, like, come on, nothing.
You saw? Did you see Bam's face? Did you see when he got next to him?
They're trying to
Like,
loosen him
they're
up.
trying to loosen him up.
And he's
Like,
like,
but you know
nah.
what? You know what's funny though, dude? This is what I remember what I told you before.
Yeah.
Your boys are going to always be your most forgiving.
Mhm.
But if you don't approach that the right way and make them feel like, they're with them,
Mhm.
right? It ain't gonna work.
This was
So if he would have
look at
came in,
look at the face of the speech though. He's just like
Like he's
dude,
about to say.
just like and look,
bring up his
well,
vocal cords.
you know what Tyler said?
Hmm?
Tyler bumped him. I'm the captain now.
this was
But I didn't like it's look, I hate seeing this. I've had situations in football is a little different because there's a lot of moving parts.
Mhm.
So you could put another guy in check, or somebody could put me in check, or whatever, and nobody would notice it because there's so many moving parts. But in a situation like that, like it seems like the players are trying to move on from this.
Mhm.
Which I would say that's the biggest hurdle for Jimmy to get by. It is like his boys, his players. Like, don't worry about Spo. Don't worry about the organization. Don't worry. It's the players getting over that hump. And they all look like they were going to try to just move on.
trying.
Like,
Then they got Jokic'd. He killed the Heat. Jesus, he's good. So's Jamal Murray. They can't beat that team.
that's a great 1-2 punch, right?
It's all right.
It's all right. Who's better?
Against
a lot better.
the Miami Heat, it
I
might,
would say the team doesn't reflect this, but Kyrie and Luka, right? I like watching that.
well, against the Heat, they haven't beaten that team in Miami since March of 2018 before Jimmy even got here.
Right.
You know the one guy that loves playing against you on that team is Aaron Gordon.
Yeah.
Yep.
He
always got 20
But dude,
dunks.
that pass,
that
the
no
look,
and he took
Jokic
off from,
pass,
like,
and
a
he just
dive.
takes
Wait.
off with a tomahawk.
And then look out below.
I don't know. That's like you forget. Oh, that's the slam dunk runner up who
Oh,
should
yeah.
have been champion.
And
I
you know
think
he hates
won.
the Heat because he thinks D Wade robbed him.
Was
Derrick Jones?
Was that the greatest dunk competition you've ever seen?
Either
Zach
him
LaVine?
or him and Levine.
Yeah,
he's
him
been
and
in
Levine.
two, and he won.
Yeah.
Either one. He didn't win either one.
They were doing so many crazy dunks on first time tries. Like it wasn't like, nope. Like, wow.
Take a break. Back after this.